So before we start this video, I just wanted to talk about one Pokemon I forgot to talk about back in the previous episode, the final evolution of the Pokemon Caterpie of Butterfree. It does gain the ability Compound Eyes. The ability allows it to get 30% accuracy on all of its moves. This means it can use all the powder moves it wants at 100% rate and accuracy. Downside is, Butterfree is nowhere near as powerful as it would be in Generation 7. So instead, it's just very high special attack. It's still a good Pokemon nonetheless, but I will say outright it'll get outclassed later in the game. So, besides that, on to the video. Hello everyone, it's SK95. Welcome back to more Pokemon LeafGreen. Last time we went through Viridian Forest, allowing us to get another team member, Sparky the Pikachu. And this time, no, it's finally time to take on the gym. So, the gym is Brock, the Rock. So, we have George Sparky in front, so we're good. So, we can battle any trainer. Hi, do you want to dream big? Do you dare dream of becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you how to win. Let me take you on to the top. Alright, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out of the match is left of the list of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of Pokemon, you may gain an advantage. Try different orders to suit your opponent's party. Yep. There's only one gym trainer right before Brock. There's actually normally two, but Brock only gets one. Let's instead fight him. Now, I'm gonna warn you right now. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. Rude. If you're going to this gym battle with Charmander, I'm going to heavily warn you immediately. Charmander is going to struggle unless you have Metal Claw. And otherwise, you're going to take super effective damage. So before we do anything like this, let's still use Leer on the Cheetah because, unfortunately, rock types have a high defense stat. So I'm actually... Never mind, apparently I can't do that because, of course, it uses defense scroll. However, Low Kick actually reaches its maximum level if it weight class is dependent. So if I use Low Kick on this Geodude, it does super effective damage and does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, all the Geodudes come on with the crits! Go away! No, I wanted the crit, not you. Oh my gee golly gosh, that is way too close. I gotta switch out of here. Thank goodness Maker level 9. He's only 2 levels short of getting Karate Chop. So, next Pokemon, Sandshrew. Sandshrew probably knows Scratch and Defense Scroll, so I'm going to get away with doing this. Because I doubt Sandshrew knows any sort of ground-type move yet. Yeah, Sandshrew is not supposed to be here, but we're going to actually have to risk drag here because, unfortunately, Sandshrew will not be able to take super effective hits. And, of course, he knows Sand Attack. Any ground-type up their name will always know Sand Attack. Thank dang gosh, the annoyance. Critical hit. And Scratch, of course. Well, at least I'm potentially leveling up from this fight. If I can level up from this fight and have Drag level for 13, I can actually have Metal Claw before the fight. There we go, and now it's level 13, which means the one move I was hoping for all the time, Metal Claw. 55 power, 95 accurate, steel type move that deals increased attack. Darn! Light years isn't time, it measures distance. 220 for winning. I'm gonna go back and heal before anything else. Alright, back in the gym, we can finally challenge Brock, the gym leader. Here we go! So, you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type. What? You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that it compels you to challenge me. Fine then. Show me your best. Gym Leader Brock. His design is based around the Advanced series. He sends out Geodude. Rock Ground type. Rock type for the ability, so no recoil damage. With the moves, Tackle and Defense Scroll, that's all. So we're actually have to keep using Low Kick and try to do as much damage as possible. We're not doing much. Okay, Defense Scroll will be a little annoying. However, if we get a crit, we can bypass all that defense and everything. Nope, it's not good. And now you're spamming Defense Scroll. Great, thanks Brock. Thanks so much. And I believe one more will actually knock this Geodude dead. Ow! Okay, at least it's not a crit. That was a little bit more worrying. Pretty good. Why now? Why now, Geodude? Why now? 220 experience points at definitely level 10. Great. One more level, and then I have Karate Chop. So, last Pokemon is Onix. Rock Ground type. Rock Head for the ability. No recoil damage. No item being held. Both Pokemon do not have held items. But the moves Tackle, Harden, Bind, and Rock 2. That's its only moves. Unfortunately, Onix is somehow faster than my George, but the downside is Onix is not exactly known for bulk, but high defense. The problem is, low kick reaches its maximum with Onix, because Onix, guess what? Is one of the heaviest Pokemon in Kanto, so it's getting knocked out easy. Yep, pretty much. 324. And now George finally learned the move I was hoping for a while now. Karate Chop. 50 power, 100% accurate, and high crit. Very good. So that's actually pretty good. Leader Block has been defeated. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer onto you this, the official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. This is the Boulder Badge from Brock. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of move Flash outside of battle. Of course, the Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. You got 1,400 for winning. Alright, wait, take this with you. Receive TM39 containing Rock Tomb. A TM technical machine contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for only one use. This is not Gen 5, so you can't have infinite uses. So when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyway, it contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. Same move applies back in Generation 3 with the Roxy Gym Leader back in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. So, the original actual TM back in RBY was actually the Rock Throw. Rock Tomb is a better move, though. It does lower speed. It's actually a good move for Inky if you really want to give it a move that can deal with the flying types. So, if you did not pick up a Pikachu to deal with flying types, or any other dang Pokemon that can actually deal with them, then I would highly recommend that you do so. Anyway, we heal our Pokemon back up. I'm a little bit happy of that. We have plenty of money now. The Boulder Badge does increase a stat, actually, in this generation. I believe it was defense, which means our physical defense will go up. So, George has a strong Brave nature right now, and Charmander Drag is not evolved yet. Sparky's going to need more experience points, so we're going to actually have to have Sparky start taking battles. At least I hope so, because it's going to definitely be necessary. And now we're going to go to the Pokemon Mart and get some Pokeballs. Because there's a Pokemon coming up I want to catch. So let's actually go and get some Pokeballs. I have definitely a good amount, so I'm actually just buy 4. And then I'm going to buy a 2-3 potions. Alright, good. And there is also new items to sell. Escape Rope and the Awakening, Repel, etc., etc. Repels will stop Pokemon from appearing 100 steps, however they're most costly. I would say outright that if you need them, great, but I will be cutting out any encounters that I don't care about. So, yeah, that's definitely a good thing. Anyway, let's continue on and start leaving this town. And look, Professor Oak's aide. Oh, Nick! I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. The running shoes from the aide. Nick switches to running shoes. The running shoes. Press B to run. It's only when there's room to run. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. By the way, if you did not encounter 10 Pokemon, that's why he wouldn't give it to you. There's a letter attached. Dear Nick. Here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Nice. And we have the ability to run now, which means our acceleration repeatedly go up. Downside, though, if you go in tall grass with this running mechanic, you increase your encounter rate. So be a little bit careful. Although, now let's start getting some battles done and talk about the Pokemon on this route when we get to that point, because you won't be encountering anything until you find tall grass. However, I will go over them in battles afterwards. Excuse me, you looked at me, didn't you? I don't have a choice in this matter. Dang the lasses. That's Janus to like the battle. Pidgey. The irony! I have a Pokemon that you're weak to! Finally! Thundershock attack! So, the Pokemon on this route actually has one rare Pokemon and 2 unique Pokemon that are different based on gender. Let's talk about the first Pokemon being rare. The first being Jigglypuff. It's a pure normal type with the ability Q-Charm, meaning that if you physically attack it, you have a random chance of being hit by the effects of Q-Charm, meaning you have a chance of not moving for a few moments every single time. It does suck. There's another Pidgey from Miss Janice.
Jigglypuff is known for high HP and great special attack when it reaches its final evolution of Wigglytuff, but besides that, unfortunately being a pure normal type and being high physically bulky for HP standards is not exactly the best thing in the world when it goes down in more than one
less than one hit. Especially given the fact that it's not known for special walling, and given that fact when there's a lot of physical attacks in the game, you're essentially running into a Pokemon that will run down HP quickly. This is not a Wobbuffet clone, so you're not gonna exactly last as long with Jigglypuff. It evolves with only one item though, a Moonstone. So I'd recommend if you're trying to evolve it, wait on that because you can't evolve it yet. And I'm gonna heal Pikachu up, so Sparky good, okay? And on to the other Pokemon. This Pokemon is a split between genders. The first Pokemon being Nidoran Male. Nidoran Male is offensive, while Nidoran Female is defensive. I'll be showing them off one at a time though. Let's start with the female one first, which is more common in LeafGreen. So, the Nidoran itself, Nidoran Female is a more defensive poison type. It has the ability to poison, but it's going to have that ability for that its entire lifespan. It evolves pretty early, however, that's also a good thing. Downside, Nidoran Female is defensive, and defensive poison doesn't really work that well. It also evolves the Moonstone as well, like Jigglypuff. So, besides that, however, once it reaches its final evolution of Nidoqueen, it gains the move Superpower when it reaches level 43, meaning you have a move that basically does super effective hits to normal type Pokemon. Downside is Superpower has an attack defense drop, so be careful. Also, Sparky learned Thunder Wave, which is great because of the fact that it can get Pokemon. Now, there's another Nidoran version, is known as Nidoran Male. Nidoran Male is the more offensive of the two, and it's typically one of the ones that you probably pick more often than not. Nidoran Male has the same abilities, but however has more offense, so it's going to learn a lot better offensive moves. It also gains a move when it reaches its final evolution of Nidoking, allowing it to gain the move that's one of the strongest bug-type moves in the game, Mega Horn. This move is really dang powerful. It is a 120, 85 accurate bug-type move, and hits hard from Nidoking's attack stats, although I'm probably going to have to switch now. So, yeah, it's a good choice if you want to have a Pokemon that can actually do offensive damage, and it's also great as a mixed attacker, because mixed attacking with that Nidoking is incredibly good. Although, I will say it does struggle in certain battles. Both of them also have the secondary typing when they reach final evolution of a ground typing, which does help against a certain gym leader that's coming up later. So, besides that, Nidoking is a great choice to have, and Nidoqueen's also a good choice if you want to pick one. You can pick one or the other. It doesn't matter which one you pick. I just personally prefer Nidoking of the two because, frankly, it's a better Pokemon. And it's definitely going to be shining much brighter than any other version of the Nidoking family. It does not yet get access to a certain other moves later in the generation, but besides that, we're good. So, anyway, let's keep battling, and Bugging Country Colin is now defeated. You beat me again! I only beat you once, though! Aha! I better heal Pikachu. I better antidote Pikachu before it dies of poison. Or she dies of poison, rather, because she's level 8 now, and she's catching up in levels. I'm gonna go back to heal. For those who are wondering if running shoes works in buildings, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but running shoes do not work in buildings. So, do not bother. By the way, if you pick a Pokemon like Bulbasaur, I recommend highly at this point to level up and evolve it quickly, because right now you're coming up to certain areas you're going to be careful about. I think I'm going to have George take this fight, because guess what? I think the Swinner has a normal type that I hate, and unfortunately Rattata suck, and so I need to do that. Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. I know, right? They're so easy to wear, and especially in hot weather. So this youngster Ben would like to battle. He's into Rattata, of course. You can actually show off quick dang our new move, Karate Chop. It's very powerful, so let's actually hit it around and miss the 5%. Super effective. Haha! A lot of damage. That is a lot of damage, definitely. And I'm getting close to level 12. Ekans is a Pokemon that you cannot encounter on this route, so do not bother with it. It has the ability to Intimidate, so I'd recommend outright if you're picking a Pokemon in, make sure they have special attacks, otherwise your attack set's cut in half and doing nothing. I think I'm going to get away with Sparky doing this. I'll be fine. So let's see Ben's Ekans. Pure Poison type is not exactly the best typing in the world, and frankly I wouldn't recommend Pure Poison because it has too many weaknesses unless it has an ability that can actually help it. And frankly, oh boy. Well, there's the wrap. I might as well talk about what wrap is. Every turn, I will be taking damage, and I cannot take Pikachu out of the battle. Yeah, sucks. You know what sucks even worse? That wrap move and bind in Pokemon games were busted back in RBY. I know why. Because if you got hit by that, you couldn't do anything until you kept getting broken out. And there was no way to break out, so you had to wait until the thing ended and hope to gosh dang that it missed. Otherwise, you're basically going to be stuck wrapped for a while. So yeah, rookie leveled up, that's actually pretty good, and youngster Ben's been defeated. I don't believe it! No way, I can't believe this. I'm back to healing. Before you ask, why am I going back to heal when I can just use potions? I like saving the potions because I have limited money resource right now, and I can't exactly just spam it. Until I get an item like called the, I believe it was the Amulet Coin, I cannot actually get more money. And frankly, I would rather do that. So full health, good. I will be also catching more Pokemon, so at the end of every episode, I'm going to try to catch some Pokemon that are based on the routes and the availability of catching. There are 7 Pokemon that you've seen on Route 3 no matter what, so do not bother. So there's a bug catcher here. I can actually switch to Drag and have him start beating around things. That's actually pretty good. Dragon will definitely appreciate the experience points. He's 3 levels away from something else important. Are you a trainer? Let's get with it right away. Alright, so the bug trainer, his name is Bug Catcher Drag. We'd like the battle. He's enough for Pokemon. Yes, 4 Pokemon Fire Wheels, probably. On the plus side, though, free experience for Ember. I won't be probably using Metal Claw for a while because, unfortunately, unless I'm sending Drag out against a Rock type, Metal Claw is not going to exactly serve much purposes. Although, I will say outright, Metal Claw also can be useful against Ice types that are pure Ice, because otherwise, it's going to do less damage. The high increased attack stat for it is nice to have, don't get me wrong, but there is better moves out there, better skill type moves. It doesn't gain any sort of benefits besides other skill type moves have, but besides that, the attack boost is nice on Pokemon that can be mixed attacking. So let's just take care of this Caterpie quickly. It's honestly getting one-shot. Each single one of them is just easy to one-shot, free experience for Drag. So, Metapod, I can technically send Sparky in if I want to. Let's see, level experience. You are way too far away. I'm not going to bother. Honestly, I think I'm closer by just using Drag and just letting it keep smacking everything around. Because honestly, it's going to be doing more damage than critical. That was unnecessary Drag. I'm having critical luck all of a sudden. I don't know why I'm getting so many crits. If I had a new Pokemon, I would have won. Maybe if you had evolved them. Actually, wait, they're 1 level short. He was 1 level away from a Butterfree or a Blasted Beedrill. Then I'd be worried. So, let's go and fight this last. I believe they have a normal type Pokemon, which means I have to send George in because, of course. Now, I technically could teach George Rock Tomb, but at the same time, I don't see myself using it all that much. I mean, that's gonna be an option against the Blasted Flying types. I might as well just have it just in case. I probably won't outspeed anything, so I'm not gonna really bother all that much. Actually, it's 80 power. That's actually worse than I thought. I was thinking in the more modern generation of Rock Tomb. Never mind. That look you gave me. It's so intriguing. What the heck is wrong with you, lady? Last Sally like the battle. What's the Sally? Rattata. And of course it's the Rattata. So, I would be advised that, yep, it knows Quick Attack. Yep, that's the thing I'd worried about. A critical hit. Haha! Gotcha. Quick Attack is obnoxious. It's a priority 1 physical type attack, and it's going to be annoying. Now I need around female. I can't exactly do any super effective George, so I'm going to have to use something else. I think I'm going to let Sparky head around, because primarily when Drag's super close to evolving, I'd like Sparky to get some more experience points. So, Nidoran female, which is on this route, so that's actually pretty good to finally encounter one. It's definitely going to be annoying, though, because it's going to start using Kelp and then probably spamming Poison Sting. The Tankwood does not know Double Kick yet. I believe that's around this level does not know it yet, because Double Kick is actually very annoying. And Paralysis activated. Prowl. Okay, I don't have a physical attack at all. I don't know why you're bothering. Pikachu is great at mixed attacking, so I'd recommend if you have gotten a physical type attack, give it one. In fact, I'd like to say half its moveset should be physical, so that way you can actually utilize it. In fact, there are Pokemon moves that I teach it to Sparky outright, and I'm going to teach using it, simply because it's too useful. Last Sally is defeated. Be nice. No way. No, Sally's defeated. Let's go check the bug catcher again, because guess what? Bug catchers all have the bug type Pokemon. So drag 3 experience points. I'll bounty you the Pokemon I just caught. That is not a good idea. You need to catch it, raise it, and get it stronger. Yes, Pokemon. Bug catcher James, Caterpie. How has that thing not been a Metapod and a Butterfree yet? In fact, I'd be more concerned if it was a Butterfree. These bug catchers make no sense to me. Caterpie's been obliterated. Level 15. So close. So close. Metapod. You caught a Metapod. Really? I can just send Sparky in and get the free experience points I can get from it, because frankly, Sparky needs it more. Sparky, come out. Alright, so Metapod, All Nose Harden. This'll be easy. I'm not gonna exactly be too concerned about it. Metapod doesn't exactly have that much special defense. Yep, that was a crit. I'm getting lucky lately. I doubt I'm gonna get another crit again, because I've done it twice before, and it weirded me out. So, yeah, it's... Aw, I was hoping in vain. I was hoping in vain for another crit. I was hoping in vain! Why? Underdog again. There we go. Very good. Everybody defeated. 169. That's level 10. Great. Rookie's not going to learn anything in a little bit while I believe. Yeah, unfortunately. Done like dinner. 132 for winning. So I believe the next person this actual youngster will have a normal type Pokemon, so George will actually start being run damage. Although I'm a little bit concerned because George is not fully healthy. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you? I don't know. Why isn't Red wearing shorts? Oh, he doesn't wear that until Sun and Moon. Mr. Calvin like the battle. Fear Up. Maybe I should not have picked this Pokemon right now. Fearow is definitely going to be worrisome. Sparky now. You know, ironically enough, if I use a spec on me, I can actually proc static. Never mind. I'm going to use Growl. Ironically enough, the reason why people prefer Spear over Pidgey is because it knows Peck on finding it, which is more music. And you're just spamming Growl, which I have no physical moves, so therefore it's worthless. Really? I was concerned for level 14 Spearow for nothing. Of course. There we go. 87. Level 12. Very good. 6 experience points, and Mr. Calvin is defeated. Lost! 224. Hooray! That was easy. Expected. So, yeah, that's pretty easy. So, let's just continue on and on my way. I believe you also have a normal type Pokemon. Eek! Did you touch me? No, you touched me. Stranger danger. What? Okay. Last Robin left the battle sent out Jigglypuff, the other Pokemon on this route. And this is a problem because you're both female and I'm male. That's not good. Ironically enough, Low Kick reaches its lowest amount of power with Jigglypuff because it frankly does not have a much weight to it, so Low Kick does less. Oh, come on. I was looking to lower your defense stat so I can crash up you in one hit. That way I don't have to worry about your dying pool. Your blasted HP pool is way too high. I need to leer you. You're just gonna spam defense scroll until you get satisfied. Really? I'm hoping I proc that. I am not procking your cute charm ability. Come on. Your attack missed. There we go. You're 1 defense down. Critical hit. Never mind. I didn't even worry about it in the slightest. I just waited those moves so I can get a critical. 228. Robin was defeated. That's it? 224 experience for winning. Like I didn't encounter Pokemon in this route finally, with thanks to this blasted thing around here. Let's actually try and find some Pokemon to catch. Shall we? Now, if you see the counter rates on the right side of the screen, you'll notice that you can definitely find Mankey here at a higher level, but I will say outright, not needed. So, I'm going to try to my darndest to try to find a rare encounter, so let's look at it. That is, ironically enough, not a rare encounter, but I can catch this one anyway because I need it from Pokedex. You're a female, so catch it at least. You need to catch at least 25 types of Pokemon in order to get a certain item, and unfortunately, you're basically wasting Pokeballs just to catch it. So let's use another Thunder Shock and see if this can paint it at least. Okay, good. And that's scratch. Okay, whatever. I have 15 of my Pokeballs on my hand, so I can actually just catch Pokemon. Nidoran female is not actually a Pokemon I'm going to be using for my team, though. 2, 3, and a click. Get it out of the Pokedex. Although small, its venomous barbs render this Pokemon dangerous. The female has smaller horns. Do you know Nidoran female? No. So there is the other Nidoran. You're probably wondering, is it in this version? It is. Downside, guess what its encounter rate is? A whole measly 1! There are trades for it, but I would say outright, both ways work. You can technically trade for one that can actually just, you know, be easy to catch. And easy to get, because as long as you have a Nidoran female, you can catch it. Also, I can catch this busy just for the sake of it. Because I brought down the red health, I might as well catch it. Downside is, it's not the generation that you get experience from catching Pokemon, so don't bother. So, yeah, it kind of wastes some experience points in PP for catching Pokemon. Alright, Pidgeysada. A common sight in forests and woods. It flaps its wings to the ground level to kick up blinding sand. No wonder I use the same tech too frequently. Whatever, I don't care too much. Nidoran female, I'm gonna cut ahead until I get a rare encounter, because this is gonna take a bit. You know, I didn't encounter any rare Pokemon, and honestly, I'm seeing too many Spearows and Mankeys too much. I'm going to leave this area and not bother with it. There is more Pokemon area on the route. And we're actually just gonna ignore this for now and just go on our merry way. See, there's more Pokemon. Ooh, I better take a rest, Road. Some from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. There is a Pokemon Center here, and I might as well just use it because for the sake of it. Route 4 has no Pokemon right now. So I'm not going to bother showing it. For Pokemon Center, let's heal up a bit, and that's actually try to find some more Pokemon. And I can throw my Pokemon in the Pokemon I don't want in the PC, because I'm not going to use them at all. See you again? Whatever. Yada yada yada. Alright, there we go. We're gonna text Cerulean citizens. Not a day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news. Womp womp womp. So, let's go try to find a Pokemon. I want to catch one for my team, and I need to find it. Unfortunately, I picked an option that would be the most annoying one in the bunch. Finally found a Jigglypuff at least. I wanted to find one at least. Jigglypuff is a pure normal type, and it's easy to catch. So, we can actually just let it duck, because I know it's specially formed. It actually survived, and no sing. Great. I'm gonna have to heal right after this, because sing is obnoxious, and actually managed to land. Oh, you have a berry on you. Darn it! Oran berry restored HP. Oh my golly gosh, Joseph, you're annoying. This'll be a bit. I'm already asleep. Take this. Sadly, Jigglypuff's level 3, so it has only sing. Oh, that sounds worthless, doesn't it? Unfortunately, Jigglypuff has a low catch rate, so 1, 2, 3, 3. Ah, so close. I'm gonna keep throwing balls at it because I really don't want to risk using Mankey or Word on this because, unfortunately, hitting it a little too hard is not going to be a good idea, and it's getting worse. Well, this sucks. I might just attack it and just be done with it because it's a decent experience point at least. I mean, it's only using Sing on me every turn. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Ironically enough, you can find it at level 5 as well, so it's better off that you just catch it as level 5, and it's fucking waking up very quickly. Are you sure his ability is not early bird? I don't know. Yeah, it's 32 experience points. Not exactly that much, but it's definitely a rare Pokemon. It's still nothing like the dang Autono back in Generation 5. Man, those things are experience fountains. They are just the absolute epitome of experience points. Bar none. No wonder anyone goes after them just to destroy them. Just for experience. And I am going to cut ahead again because it's going to take forever. Okay, you do not have an Oran Berry. That means I have a higher chance of catching you. Get in the ball. 1, 2, 3. Finally caught one. It took a while. I found a Jigglypuff at least. It's actually pretty good. Jigglypuff's data was added to the Pokédex. It is number 39. When its huge eyes waver, it sings a mysteriously soothing melody that lulls its enemies to sleep. When I said it was light, it's not kidding. It's 12 limbs. No nickname for Jigglypuff. I remember Jigglypuff back in the anime. Man, that thing was hilarious. How many times did they fall asleep in that thing? It's just hilarious how they just didn't realize, oh wait, what about recording it? And no one realizes it. Then again, it was made for kids. I remember growing up a long time with that anime. It's just a thing I like watching a lot. I think I stopped watching it temporarily when it was black and white because I didn't like how they did the main character's direction because frankly, trying to reboot a series is a bad idea. And frankly, rebooting it when the character had no problems is more annoying. I don't know, just thinking about me personally. Level 11 at least, so I can actually learn Quick Attack, which is actually pretty good for Pikachu. That gives me a physical attack at least. I think I'm going to get rid of... Unironically enough, I think I'm getting rid of Growl because it's just not useful for me, because Tail Whip can be useful if I need to set things up. Quick Attack, 40 power, 100% accurate, has a 1 priority, so it will go faster than any other move, with one exception being Extreme Speed, but that's rare. And back to cutting until I find that Blastoise one, because it's going to take me a while, and I remember it taking me a while before.
One eternity later.
I know I've done this before, and it's killing me every single time. You know what? At this rate, I'm about ready to give up, call it a day, and just pick somebody else for once. Because I frankly can't do anything about this.
The next day.
Alright, I'm starting to get annoyed to the point where I'm about to ready to give up and pick a different team member because this is getting annoying. There we go! Finally found you, Nidoran male. You took so long to find. Like, why? Use Thundershock. I know the female can survive the male as well, so I think Thundershock will actually handle it. It's paralyzed now, I can actually handle it. As long as it's not knocked out in one shot, I'll be fine. Oh, thank goodness. Clear. Whoop-de-freaking-do. Nidoran male is the next team member of my team. Because, frankly, it's harder to find a male in this generation on LeafGreen versus Fire Red. Fire Red's actually easier for male. Nidoran male has been caught. Nidoran male is added to the Pokedex. It stiffens its ears to sense danger. The larger its horns, the more powerful its secreted venom. I'll give it a nickname. I do have a nickname for this. Anarchy! Actually, let me check to see if that's spelled right. Ha! I spelled right! Ha ha! Now get me the hell out of this crazy place. Oh, gosh. That took, like, 2 days. 2 days of doing that nonsense. I hate it here. At least I'm done with that, at least. Let's see what the Nidoran's dang nature is, at least. Naughty nature. That would be... Oh, that is actually a really good nature. Plus attack, minus special defense. Nidoran male actually prefers having high physical attack or decent special. It's a mixed attacker for the reasons. It is also really dang good when it fully evolves. So, yeah, I got a Pokemon that I really wanted. So, yeah, pretty good. In fact, its physical attack is probably the best stat it has. So, yeah, I got the nature I really wanted. So, that's good. By the way, it does not have 102 attack like it does in modern games. That was a change made after Generation 6. So, that's why. And I'm going to heal up, and then we're going to end this off because it took too long for me to get the Nidoran male. Alright, so healed up, and we're going to end this off right here. So next time on Pokemon LeafGreen, we are going to be heading to Mount Moon with our new team member. See you all next time. I double realized something. I didn't talk about that everyone here. Okay, so since Pokeballs in my belt, yeah, I'll do it. And most significant one with you. This guy has... Man, hello there, laddie. I've got a deal just for you. I'll leave a secret Pokemon, a Magikarp for just 500. So, you will buy it, am I right? It's level 5. It won't evolve for 15 levels. Do not buy this. No, you say no. I'm only doing this as a favor to you. I recommend outright waiting on that, so don't bother. So, anyway, you'll have to have too many Pokemon when you have more in case you just enjoyed the main PC. Yep, indeed. Alright, now we'll officially end this off. So, see you all next time for more Pokemon Leaf Green, when we tackle the Mount Moon itself.